I had to restart the stream there. A notification popped up on my stream reach, because I was trying to put a point on the board for us. I didn't miss anything yet. So I go back the other way into the Brainerd zone. Puberty, good defense by Puberty, but took him to the outside. Centering pass. Nobody there to pick it up by Fargo. Out at the point. Come on, guys. 5-on-5. North, that's a trap in the point. Out into the neutral zone. Lick picks it up on the far side. Takes it in. He skates down, but still has it. Shot on goal. Pad saved by Fargo. Hopefully better by Lick. Out to the point. Hubert East can't keep it in. And it's 1-on-1 with Van Wangeren back on D. Good D by Van Wangeren. Took him down. Pushing behind the Brainerd net. Van Wangeren after it. Hubert East, far corner. Out to North. Lick picks it up on the near side in the Brainerd zone. Takes it to the neutral zone. Just past the defender. And swept away by the goalie. Fargo picks it up and takes it out. It's going to be deep in the Brainerd zone. Heron over to Van Wangeren, back to Heron's side. Reed puts it out along the board, across the blue line. Katzenberger now with Reed, 2-on-1. Katzenberger cuts. Oh, nice play there. Katzenberger cuts towards the net. The backhand pass to Reed, but saved by Fargo. Another shot on goal by Reed. Heron at the point, fires it towards the goalie. A little bit wide. Out to the point, and Lindner turns, shoots from the blue line, shot wide. Reed picks it up over to Katzenberger in the near corner. Katzenberger behind the net, knocked down. Looks like that should have been a penalty. Out to Heron at the point. He loses it over his stick. I think. Oh, come on. He just cross check down. What a goon. Fargo player cross check Heron to the ice. Brainerd back on the power play. He's got 5:21 left in the second period. Brainerd back on the power play. Rick wins the face off to Katzenberger. Katzenberger steps it up, drops it to Norris. Norris towards the net, over to Lick on the right side. Right, Lick in the corner, right side. Out to Rouse the point. Rouse on goal, pad save. Gangle trying to get a stick on it. Norris in the near side corner, tied up. Gangle pass over to Lick. Oh, Lick couldn't settle it. Norris fans on it, and it's sent out to neutral zone. Rouse with it. Over to Katzenberger, who tries to send it back to Rouse, but it's intercepted by Fargo, and he's in the Brainerd zone now. Rouse picks it up. Nick at the far side. Stops just inside the blue line over to North. North flat shot. And rebound tipped in by Gangle. Nice. I'm going to pay for that penalty. All right. We're waving the goal off. Calling a high stick. I have to watch the replay on that, but they're saying no goal. Okay. No goal. Minute 4 left in the power play. Out on the point. Fargo into the Brainerd zone near side. Route pokes it off his stick. It's in to the outside. Centering pass. Nobody there. Routes with it. Into the neutral zone. Another penalty coming up on Fargo as they trip up Gangle. Centering pass to Lick. Brainerd going to have a 5-on-3 here for a minute 35. Or 35 seconds. Another penalty on Fargo, or the cross check Gangle down again. 3:56 left in the second period. Brainerd with a 5-on-3. Look north. Gangle, with Katzenberger and Rouse. Out to Rouse at the point. Over to Katzenberger. Katzenberger can get in. Shot. Scores. And the left wing circle. Nice patience there, waiting for the goalie to make his move. The goalie slid to the left and left that right side wide open, and Katzenberger just buried it. Now it's 3-1. And they still have a 5-on-4 power play with a minute 52 left on that. Looking to face off back to Rouse. Rouse to Katzenberger. Katzenberger takes up the middle. Tripped up a little bit. North with it. Shot. Wide. Katzenberger gets it behind the net. Fargo swings it around the far side. Look, clears it away in the neutral zone. Something the Brainerd zone. Gangle takes it out on the near side. Gives it across the blue line. North picks it up as he pulls out his stick. Tries to send it over to Lick, but it's intercepted. Ah, that interception. Throwing it away, and it had too much speed on it. So top 12 left side, blocker side, scores. 109 left in the Brainerd power play, 3:04 left in the second period. Ended up by one. Not North loses it. It crosses the blue line. Rouse puts it up in the neutral zone, turns back to the far side, takes it right up the middle, loses it. Punch it back out to the lefty. Van Weinberg can't keep it in as he touch bouncing. Slick picks it up over the route on the far side. He pokes it in. His stick is dropped out of his hand. So Weinberg picks it up, waiting for Rouse to get out of zone. Lick at the center, deep, poked off his stick. Lick with it. I'm the net. 29 seconds left in the power play. Tries cross ice, pass it. It's poked away. Then Weinberg keeps it in, sends it back. Oh, is that a penalty? No, offside. Looks like playing Weinberg kept it in there, but it was offside. 22 seconds left in the Brainerd power play. 2:17 left in the second period. Katzenberger on the faceoff, Linder and Reed on wing, then Weinberg and Aaron on D. Katzenberger brings the faceoff back to Van Weinberg. Comes it along the boards into the Fargo zone. Katzenberger after it, Linder there. Out to Van Weinberg, he can't keep it in. It comes out to neutral. Aaron comes over to help him. Looks across the blue line into the Brainerd zone, picked out by Van Weinberg. Fargo trying to get to the far side. Reed picks it up, sends it up to Linder. And back out to the neutral zone by Fargo. Right on the blue line, Van Weingarten battling to get it back in zone. Linder now gets the name across the goal line. Reed in there to help him behind the net. Out to the point. Intercepted by Fargo. They sprayed in on the Brainerd far side, dumping in deep. Van Weingarten after it. Aaron there to help him. And loses his stick. Out to the Fargo lefty, point fires. Shot on goal with a pad save by David. And Weingarten sends it out to neutral zone. Fargo with it. The team's at full strength. Linder, near side board, centers it to Katzenberger, carries it out. Eppenberger in deep in the far corner. Sends it up to the point. Not much to do with any other papers. Fargo back the other way, up the center. Poked over to the near side boards. Out to their point. Single. The lick. Look in the near corner in the Fargo zone, battling. Dangle there to help them. Fargo comes away with it. They're going to zone 2-on-3. Poked off a stick by Huberty, and that's the buzzer till the end of the second period. They ended up by 1. It's short intermission here. I can't do a replay.
You can't?
No, it'll be on YouTube.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, it didn't look like a high stick to me, but yeah. Start of the third period. Slick Gangle Norris with Rouse and Huberty on deep. Lick wins the face off back to Huberty. And the Brainerd zone, far side. Huberty with it. Turns back towards the far side to Gangle. Gangle pokes it out to Lick. Lick away with it. Nice pass over to Norris on the near side. Norris comes it in deep. Takes a funny bounce off the glass. Lands in the center of the zone. And Fargo out with it. Rouse defending. Like a high stick. Okay. Gangle tries to send across ice and then into the zone intercepted. Fargo turns back towards the Brainerd zone. Rouse gets it, sends it back across the blue line. Fargo turns back in on the far side. Rouse gets it. Sends it up to North. Tries to tip it to Lick, but intercepted and brought back in by Fargo. Fargo with it. On the far side board, Huberty tying them up. Lick in there to help retrieve it. Lick with it. I just send it behind the net. He does. Lick breaking out on the near side up to North on the right wing side. North carries it in, tries to beat towards the center of the zone and pokes off his stick. And Fargo sends it back the other way. It's going to be an icing. 15:31 left in the third period. Brainerd up by 1. Stackenberger behind the Fargo net. Pops out to the left wing circle, sent back deep. Fargo trying to break it out. Limner. Rouse keeps it in. Up the loose on his feet. Reed, shot on goal. Katzenberger with it behind the net. Tries to spin and pass it out front. Puck loose. Out to steal at the point. Fires, deflected wide. Reed with it behind the net. Going away. Fargo now in control. They send it up the far side. Center right now. Aaron pokes it off his stick. They speed it in and backhand shot goes wide out to the point. Fargo fires. Left off of David's right pad. That's another goal. Fargo ties it up. 14:36 in the third. Look on the face-off. Wins it over to Gringo. Gringo with it. Has to get up the look. Look on the far side. Shot on goal. Pad save. Up on the far side board. And Wangren trying to keep it in. Up top is the blue line into the neutral zone. Tied up on the far side board. Look with it now. Over to Gringo. Lick. Up the center. Look still with the puck. Kicks it out for Roush. It's intercepted. And I'll go back the other way. Roush forces them to dump it in deep in the Brainerd zone. Then Wangren there. Up behind the net. Look battling for it. And Wangren. Gringo. Up along the board with the blue line. Fargo comes away with it. Back into the Fargo zone. Roush behind the net. Then get up along the near side board. It's to the north. Pops it up high into the neutral zone. Makes with it. Enters the zone. Cut to the center. Shot. Oh, Steve shot was high. It had a nice move there. Out to Linder, center zone. Linder tries to poke it back to Lick. Lick has it. In the far corner. He's getting tied up by two defenders. Linder to help him. Linder retrieves it behind the net. Sends it out to the front. Roush flat shot on goal, covered by the Fargo goalie. 13:02 left in the third period. Katzenberg on the faceoff. Linder, Reed on wing. Huberty, Aaron on D. Katzenberger wins it to Linder. Linder pops it out to Huberty, who sends it in deep. Reed and Katzenberger in after it. Up along the near side board. Reed and Katzenberger tying them up. Puck out to center ice. Aaron with it. For the rest of the team to get out of zone. Aaron sends it in deep along the far side boards. Reed in after it. Fargo breaks it out. They have a 2-on-1 with Aaron back. Stop score. 12:26 left in the third period. Brainerd now down by one. They come the face off. Runs it over to Gangle. Fargo steals it. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Nick with it. Poked off his stick into the Brainerd zone. Steal back to retrieve it. He's knocked down. It's going to be a penalty. Yep. Probably could be a boarding penalty or steal or then into the boards from behind. They're going to call that though. Nope. That's 2-minute penalty on Fargo. A Brainerd power play. In the score here. Like on the face off. Norris and Gangle on wing. Roush and Katzenberger on D. Out to Roush at the point. Rouse fires, hits the thin pad to the target player, but Rouse able to get it back over to Katzenberger. They lose the puck in the Brainerd zone, near side corner. Come on, guys, you got a power play here. Centering pass, shot wide, Rouse with it, over to Katzenberger, up along the boards to Norris. He's not able to catch that pass. Fargo back the other way, dropping the blue line, adds Dave David. Dangle with it in the near corner. He's behind the net, sends it over to Katzenberger, Norris, set up big angle, angle center ice, backhands it to Lick, but it's too far out front. Norris battling on the boards, Fargo trying to clear it out. They do. Dangle, Katzenberger over to Rouse, and then into zone. Rouse enters the Fargo zone on the other side. Lick retrieves it, shot on goal by Lick. Rouse keeps it in, shoots it up, shot on goal. Glove saved by Fargo, and Bingo is tossed back down again from behind. I call penalty on that, I guess. Bingo taking a beating here today. Rick, Fargo wins the face off up behind their net. They're going to run the far side board. Katzenberger keeps them in. Flat shot from the point by Rick. Rouse and Rick on the near side board. Rick with it. Puck towards the center. Shot and glove save by Fargo. Nice shooting opportunity for Lick there. Fargo goalie is top of it. 10:34 left in the period, 21 seconds left in the Brainerd power play. Lick in the face off the Rouse. Rouse carries off the pin pad. Angel with it behind the net. Go over the Lick in the near corner. Comes towards the net. Katzenberger, left D. Cross ice to Lick. Lick centers it, intercepted by Fargo. And Fargo back to full strength. Fargo dumps it in deep. Rouse along the near side board, sends it back to Katzenberger behind the Brainerd net. He sends it out along the far side board. Nobody there from Fargo to keep it in. Norris pokes it ahead for Bingo. Bingo backhands it in deep in the Fargo zone. Lick, near corner. Fargo sends it out to the neutral zone. Rouse pokes it off his stick. Shot blocked by Steele. Another shot. Come on. Lucky tip there. Shot blocked by Steele. Rebound after hoops and pads. It's shot again from the left wing circle and tipped up over David's shoulder. 9:21 left in the game. One there on the face-off. Fargo wins the face-off. Fargo into the Brainerd zone on the far side. And deep into the corner. Linder pops it out to the point. They send it back in deep in the corner. Linder with it behind the Brainerd net. Keeps around the defender. Up the center of the zone. Sends it up to Huberty. Huberty can't get it across the blue line. He's been offside, but Fargo with it behind their net now. They spin back. Reed putting on good forecheck pressure. Fargo sends it out to the neutral zone. Heron over to Steele. Steele sends it back the other way. Nobody there. Fargo picks it up, carries it into the Brainerd zone on the near side. They circle behind the net, centering pass. Nobody from Fargo can get their stick on it. Out to their left D. Shot wide. And Huberty after it on the far side board. He carries it out of the Brainerd zone through the neutral zone. Huberty still with the puck by himself. And Brainerd off for a line change. Fargo breaks it out now. Fargo 1-on-3 into the Brainerd zone. He falls. Rouse picks it up across the goal line. He's behind the Brainerd net. Up along the far side board. Rouse still with the puck through the neutral zone. Loses it off his feet. Fargo back the other way. Good back check there by Rouse. Gangle with it now. On the far side, dumps it in deep. He's checked off the puck. It's going to be a penalty on Fargo. So they check Gangle again. It'll be at least a fourth penalty against Gangle. Certainly works for the wear. Norris on the face-off. Power play line out there. Brainerd on power play for 2 minutes. Up into the netting. Fargo tries to clear it out. 7:33 left. Richmond to face off out to Katzenberger. Katzenberger steps it up along the far side. Takes him behind the net. Katzenberger still with it. This one is gone. Lick back to Katzenberger. Katzenberger to Norris. Norris centers it over to Lick. Lick centers it. Tries to get the Gangle. Bounces over his stick. Back into the near corner. Lick after it. And it bounces all the way down through the neutral zone. Katzenberger chases it down. He falls. He's across the goal line. The Brainerd zone. Rouse is there to tie the puck up. Lick comes away with it. Gets up the center of the Brainerd zone. Into the neutral zone. Center ice. Right up the middle. Pokes off his stick as he enters the Fargo zone. Out to Rouse. Rouse comes it deep. Bounces off a wall to Norris on the far side corner. Norris centering pass. Lick. One-timer. Lick spins again. Another shot on goal. Gangle. Tight. Gangle shot on goal. Took his own rebound and stuffed it in on the other side. It's 28 left in the game. Brainerd down by 1 point. Linder in the faceoff. Reed and Huberty on wing. Steele and Heron on D. No, Huberty on wing. Up in the Brainerd zone. Picked up by Reed. That's it. Linder back to Reed on the right wing side. Reed carries it in deep into the Fargo zone. Tied up in the corner. Tries to send it out to Huberty, but stolen away by Fargo. Back the other way, 3-on-2. Steele and Heron are back. Up sending cross ice into the near corner. Heron just up along the boards to Reed, who pokes it out across the blue line. Reed picks it back up and skates to the neutral zone. Shot pops up into the crease, swept away by Fargo, back the other way, 2-on-2. Heron and Steele are back. Shot from the right wing circle, rebound up front, and covered by David. 5:35 left in the third period. Looking to face off into the corner, then Weingren comes around behind the net to Rouse. Rouse along the boards, intercepted. Centering pass and Weingren. Up to loose from the Brainerd zone. Fargo right D dumps it in deep. Or left D dumps it in deep. Up behind the net. Rouse battling for it. Lick comes away with it. Poked off his stick. Up to loose again. Gangle tries to clear it out. And Weingren gets it out to neutral zone. Fargo retrieves it and sends it back in deep on the net. Then Weingren then to retrieve it. Up along the board to Gangle on the far side. Gangle sends it over to North. Norris up to lick up his feet. Up to least at center ice. Batted down by Norris, center ice. Routes with it. Across the blue line, sends it up to Norris, and accepted by Fargo, brings it in on the near side. Poked off the stick by Rouse, who sends it up behind the net to Van Weingren. Pushes it along to Gangle. Got from the point by Fargo. Up on the far side board. Van Weingren, Lick, and Gangle battling for it. Lick comes away with it. Keeps around the defender, Lick down ice. And over to Norris, right side. Norris shot wide. That's a great shot there. A great opportunity. Up in the neutral zone. Norris tries to put it back in. It goes over the glass and it's twisted out of play. 4:07 left in the third period. Katzenberger on the face-off. Lindner and Reed on the wing. Heron and Peel on D. Katzenberger won the face-off to Heron. Heron dumps it in deep up behind the net. Katzenberger in after it with Lindner. Katzenberger comes away with it. Tied up in the corner. Lindner in there to help him. Fargo comes away with it. Send it out along the far side boards into the neutral zone. Poke it into the Brainerd zone on the near side. Centering pass intercepted by Aaron. He's put down, but gets it across the blue line. Lindner, far side, dumps it in deep. Leaving after it in the near corner. Picked up along the board by Katzenberger and poked down ice by Fargo. Steele battling back. Good D by Logan Steele. Fargo with it, top the right wing circle, out over the net. Aaron back over in the near board. He's there to help him. Katzenberger pokes it off the Fargo player's stick. Katzenberger, center of the zone. That was outside. Fargo carries it back in. Katzenberger sends it cross ice for Reed. Reed in the neutral zone. Near side, dumps it in deep. Brainerd off for a line change while Luke takes it in after it across the goal line. Fargo sends it around to the near side. Huberty grabs it, keeps it in. Huberty, Norris, and Lick battling for the puck on the near side. Rouse and Van Weingren on D. Lick comes away with it, tries to cut towards the center. Poked off his stick. Back checking by Norris. And Lick out to the point, around Van Weingren into the neutral zone. Norris rubs him off the puck and sent back deep by Van Weingren. Looking after it in the near side corner. Norris there to help him. Fargo takes it out into the neutral zone. Pass cross zone. Shot on goal. Up behind the Brainerd net. Rouse picks it up. 1:45 left in the game. Lick up center ice. Pokes off his stick. He gets it back. Centering pass over the crease. Rouse takes his after on the far side. Puck kept in by Rouse. Lick trying to cut towards the goal. North out front. Puck behind the net. North and Lick after it. Fargo breaks it out. Sends it across the neutral zone to the far side. Steele tries to skip it out. In the right point. Open net for Brainerd. 6 skaters out there now. Katzenberger out to the neutral zone. Fargo gets it back. They send it down ice. And it just misses the net. 53 seconds left. Steele and North battling for it. Out to Reed at neutral zone. Reed along the near side into the Fargo zone. Taking off his stick. Katzenberger back there within North. And Katzenberger on the far side boards. Fargo comes away with it. They try to send it down ice. Rouse intercepts it. and carries it in for offsides. 28 seconds left. And Brainerd with an empty net. Brainerd calling a timeout. Going down by 1 point. 28.7 seconds left. We have Lick Reed, Norris, Katzenberger, Ralph, and Gangle on the far side of the race there. Look on the face off. Kicks this Katzenberger over to the far side of Gangle, carries it in, and gets back out by Fargo all the way down the other end of the ice. It's going to be an icing. 17.8 seconds left. Face off now on the left wing circle in the Fargo zone. Looking to face off the north. Gets tied up, and Fargo gets it out. 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Norris steers it away. Rouse turns back to the neutral zone over the Lick. Lick with the puck tied up by 4 defenders. Puck sent back out to the center. That's the buzzer. Good up there by Brainerd. Next game's at 5 o'clock. We're playing Wayzata. Last time we played Wayzata, we lost 0-4. One of the best teams in the state. See what we have to bring to them today. So far in this tournament, no wins for Brainerd.